Hello, my dear friends. I invite you to stop what you're doing for a moment to take a deep breath and to settle into the peaceful quiet of this space. Tonight, we are about to embark on a journey that is unlike any other, a journey that will open the doors to a revelation so profound it could shift the very way you understand your existence. This is not just another story. This is a message that has been waiting to find its way to you. And now at this precise moment it is reaching you. You might feel a sense of urgency, a pull to listen, to be present in this moment because there is something truly important that you need to hear. I want you to imagine for a moment you are not just an ordinary person. No, you are something far greater, something divine. There is a power that courses through you, an energy that others cannot even begin to understand. And tonight we are going to uncover a truth that has been hidden from most people. A truth that will awaken you to the reality of who you truly are. As you listen, know that this is not just a random encounter. Something deeper is at work. The universe has arranged this moment for you, and the words you hear tonight are meant to serve as a catalyst, a spark that ignites the next chapter of your journey. You might not fully understand it now, but trust that you are here for a reason. You're meant to hear this, to feel it, and to allow it to change your perspective on everything you thought you knew. Have you ever wondered why things have been so difficult for you? Why certain challenges seem to follow you wherever you go? Perhaps you've felt like an outsider in a world that doesn't always understand you. Maybe you've questioned why some people seem to have everything handed to them, while you've had to struggle for every step forward. If any of this resonates with you, then I want you to know you're not alone. This is not just a coincidence. What if I told you that these struggles, these trials have been shaping you for something greater? What if every challenge you faced, every person who tried to bring you down was part of a larger plan, one that's been unfolding in the background of your life? I'm not here to give you empty words of comfort, but to help you recognize the truth that's been hidden in plain sight. Tonight we will talk about something extraordinary, your divine purpose, your identity as someone chosen not by chance but by design. You are not placed on this earth without purpose. You are here for a reason, and that reason is greater than anything you've yet realized. The struggles, the pain, the doubts, they've all been a part of the preparation shaping you into the person you're meant to become. Now I know you might be wondering, what does it mean to be chosen? What makes you different from anyone else? Why does it feel like you've been fighting an invisible battle, one that others can't even see? These are the questions we are going to answer together. You see, there's something incredibly unique about you, something that even the darkest forces of the universe recognize. In a world that often seeks to diminish, to confuse, to divide, there are those of us who are meant to shine brighter than the rest. And no, it's not because of our outward appearances or our material success. It's because of the energy we carry within us, an energy that draws both light and darkness, attracting attention and even envy. Tonight I want to share with you the truth about why you are so special, why your very existence has such a profound impact on the world around you. There's something powerful about your essence, something so undeniable that even the forces of darkness tremble at the thought of touching you. Yes, you heard that correctly. The darkness that has tried to envelop your life, the negativity that has followed you, it's all because of the very thing that makes you powerful. And what's even more astounding is that these forces recognize it long before you even do. But that's about to change. Tonight we will uncover how your unique spiritual mark has protected you in ways you couldn't have imagined. How despite all the obstacles you've been shielded by an invisible force, one that has ensured your survival and your strength. And as you learn more about the divine protection that's been at work in your life, you'll begin to see how everything you've been through has led you to this moment of awakening. So I invite you to listen closely. Let the words sink into your heart and soul. Allow them to stir something deep within you, something that's been dormant for far too long. This is the beginning of something beautiful. This is the moment when you step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Are you ready to discover the truth about your divine purpose? Are you ready to embrace the power that is already within you, waiting to be activated? If so, then keep listening, because what you're about to hear will change everything. As we continue this journey together, I want you to focus on one undeniable truth. Your presence in this world is not by chance. The very fact that you are listening to this message right now speaks volumes about the path your life is meant to take. But before we dive deeper into your divine purpose, we need to understand something that might shock you. You've been the target of forces far greater than you ever realized, and it's crucial to recognize the true nature of the battle you've been facing all along. It all starts with your enemy, this person or perhaps people who have been silently and tirelessly working against you. They are not just ordinary individuals with petty grievances. No, this is not the kind of enemy who would simply talk behind your back or spread rumors. This is someone who has been consumed by something far darker, an emotion so powerful that it blinds their judgment, twists their perception, and leads them to commit unspeakable acts. What you might not realize is that the hatred they harbor for you isn't based on anything you've done wrong. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Your very existence, your light, your essence, everything you are threatens them in ways they cannot comprehend. It's the truth that they cannot ignore. You are different from them not because of your outward appearance, but because of something far more profound, your spiritual essence. There's an energy around you, an aura that is unmistakable to those who are attuned to the spiritual realms. They see it even if they don't understand it, and it drives them to hatred. But why? Why you? Why would anyone go to such extremes to destroy you? The answer lies in your gift. You're an individual who operates at a frequency few others can match, and those who can sense this higher vibration are threatened by it. In a world where most people go through life focusing on their material success, their personal gains and their egos, you have something far more valuable: purpose. You walk with intention, you speak with conviction, and you carry within you a divine essence that others can sense even if they cannot see it with their physical eyes. To those who are spiritually blind, you are a beacon in a dark world, a shining light that exposes the emptiness of their own existence. For many, this is an unbearable reality, and that's why they want to take you down. They are trying to extinguish your light because it reminds them of everything they lack. The way you move through life with grace, with a sense of purpose, while they struggle to find meaning. This is the source of their jealousy and hate. And so the enemy begins their work. They begin with observation. They watch you from the shadows, studying every move you make, every success you have, and every moment of joy that radiates from you. To them, it feels like a personal affront, an insult they cannot bear. Why should you be happy when their own life is filled with sorrow and failure? Why should you find peace when they are in constant turmoil? The more they watch, the more they resent you, and the deeper their obsession grows. But here's where the story takes a dark turn. When their human methods of sabotage fail, when the gossip and the backstabbing and the petty insults fall short, they look for something more. They begin to search for a way to truly break you, to hurt you in a way that will make you feel the weight of their disdain. And that's when they turn to the most ancient and dangerous of practices, dark spiritual forces. They go beyond the physical realm. They seek out ancient knowledge, hidden rituals, and forbidden practices that have been passed down through generations, practices so dark that few dare to speak of them. They learn that there is power in the unseen world, in forces that operate beyond human comprehension. They learn that with the simple act, they can reach into the spiritual dimensions and manipulate the very fabric of reality itself. And that's when they make their move. With a level of obsession that goes beyond reason, they acquire your photograph. How, you might ask? It doesn't matter. In today's world, your image is everywhere on social media, in public spaces, even in the hands of those who claim to be your friends. To them, it doesn't matter how they get it. What matters is what they plan to do with it. In ancient spiritual traditions, a photograph was seen as more than just a physical image. It was a capture of essence, an imprint of a person's soul. And so when they acquire your photograph, they do not see it as just a piece of paper. They see it as your very being, your energy, your essence, frozen in time. This is the tool they use to reach into the spiritual realm, to call upon dark forces that no one should ever invoke. They perform a ritual and offering of sorts where they deliver your photograph to the devil himself. They believe that by offering your image, They are offering your soul, your essence, your very life force to the dark forces that dwell beyond the physical world. This is the price they are willing to pay, anything to destroy you, to make you disappear from the world they so desperately want to control. But here's the most astonishing part of all. They were wrong. When they made this offering, they thought they were invoking a power that would inevitably destroy you. They believed they had found the key to breaking you, to making you fall. But what they didn't understand, what they couldn't possibly know, was that you are not just any person. You're a chosen soul protected by powers far greater than anything they can comprehend. When the devil looks at your photograph, he doesn't see a vulnerable, weak human being. No, he sees something entirely different. He sees a mark, a seal, a spiritual signature that identifies you as someone beyond his reach. The darkness that they invoked recoils from you not because of your strength, but because of the protection that surrounds you. A protection that has been with you all along, even when you didn't realize it. This is the moment that everything changes. The moment when your enemies, those who sought to destroy you, come face to face with the truth they never expected. They were wrong to target you. They were wrong to think they could destroy someone with such divine protection. They made a fatal mistake, a mistake that will haunt them for the rest of their lives. The world of spiritual warfare operates on rules and dynamics that most people are unaware of. There are forces at work, ancient and powerful, that influence the events of our lives in ways that cannot be understood through logic or reason alone. And in this particular case, the enemy, blinded by their obsession and hate, did not understand the magnitude of the forces that they were toying with. They thought they could manipulate the dark powers of the universe, but they made a fatal miscalculation. When they delivered your photograph to the devil, expecting to see the destruction of your soul, they were not prepared for what happened next. They believed that this ritual, this offering, would be the final blow to your existence. After all, they were invoking the darkest powers in the spiritual dimensions. They were calling upon an entity that had destroyed countless souls throughout history. Surely with all that power, nothing could stop the inevitable. But what they didn't know, what they couldn't possibly have foreseen, was that you were no ordinary soul. And this is where the story takes a turn that will leave your enemies in utter confusion and fear. When the devil laid eyes upon your photograph, he did not see what they expected him to see. No, he saw something much more profound, something that made him recoil in horror. You see, the devil, like all spiritual entities, perceives beyond the physical realm. To him, a photograph is not simply a printed image on paper. It's a doorway into the essence of the person captured within it. It's a link to their soul, their energy, their very spiritual core, spiritual fingerprint. And when the devil looked upon your photograph, he was not gazing at a mere mortal. No, he saw the very core of your being, and what he saw changed everything. He saw the spiritual seal that marked you as chosen. This seal is not a physical one, not something that can be touched or seen with human eyes. It's an energetic imprint, a signature of protection that identifies you as someone under divine jurisdiction. It's a mark that is recognized in the spiritual realms, one that signals to every entity, whether light or dark, that you are not to be touched. You are shielded by forces that even the devil himself cannot challenge. As the devil's perception reached your essence, something remarkable happened. He was forced to pull back, not because he was afraid of you, but because he understood that there would be consequences if he tried to violate this protection. The dark forces, which he commands with terrifying ease, recoiled at the very thought of touching you. The spiritual laws governing these realms are strict and unyielding, and the devil knows this better than anyone. He may be powerful, but even he cannot break certain divine laws without severe repercussions. In that moment when he realized who and what you truly were, he dropped your photograph as though it had burned him. It wasn't because of any physical harm, but because of the spiritual force that emanated from you. A force he could not touch, a force that was beyond his reach. This was the moment your enemy's plan began to unravel. The ritual they had performed, the pact they had made, was rejected by the very forces they had hoped would destroy you. But it wasn't just the devil's reaction that marked a turning point. It was the consequences of his failure. As the dark energy they had unleashed recoiled back to its source, the person who had orchestrated this spiritual attack found themselves trapped in a cycle they could not escape. What they had sent out into the universe, the hatred and darkness they had directed toward you, returned to them, amplified and uncontrollable. You see, this is the nature of spiritual warfare. When someone attacks a protected soul, they do not simply escape the consequences of their actions. The dark energy they send out doesn't dissipate. It has to go somewhere, and it doesn't go back to the source of the attack in a neutral way. No, it returns to the one who sent it. Intensified, magnified, and uncontrollable. This is a spiritual law, one that operates with the precision of a cosmic clock. When you attack a soul that is protected by divine forces, that protection doesn't just block the attack, it sends it back with a force equal to or greater than the original intent. And so your enemy begins to feel the effects of their actions. They might not understand what's happening to them, but they will start to notice the strange and inexplicable occurrences that begin to unfold in their life. Opportunities that once seemed certain will suddenly slip through their fingers. Relationships they once thought were solid will begin to crumble. Their health once taken for granted will begin to fail in ways that no doctor can explain. It won't be long before they realise that something far beyond the physical world is at play. But here's the truth, they will never admit to themselves they did this to themselves. They chose this path, they thought they could destroy you, but in doing so they activated a spiritual law that they could not escape. The energy they sent toward you didn't just vanish, it came back to them, and it will continue to affect them until they face the consequences of their actions. This is the beauty of divine protection. It's not just about being shielded from harm, it's about the balance of the universe, the cosmic justice that ensures that when someone tries to destroy a protected soul, they will ultimately destroy themselves. It's a law that has been in place since the beginning of time, and it's a law that is now operating in your favour, even if you didn't realise it before. Your enemy, meanwhile, is left in a state of confusion. They will begin to wonder why their life is falling apart, why everything they worked for seems to be slipping away. But deep down they will know the truth. They attacked someone who was untouchable. They attacked a soul that was meant for something greater, and now they must face the consequences of their actions. But what about you? How do you respond to all of this? Now that you understand what has been happening behind the scenes, now that you realise the level of protection you've been under without even knowing it, how do you move forward? This is where your true power lies. It's not in your ability to fight back or retaliate, but in your ability to continue walking your path with faith and confidence. You're not just surviving in this world, you're thriving even when the darkness around you tries to bring you down. Your purpose is greater than any attack, greater than any obstacle. And now that you know the truth about your divine protection, you can walk forward with a sense of clarity and purpose that was previously unavailable to you. The forces that have been working against you are not as powerful as they believe. They have underestimated you, and in doing so they have sealed their own fate. Your protection is not just a shield, it is a force that will guide you, that will move you toward your destiny, no matter how many times they try to tear you down. And with each attack that fails, with each effort they make to bring you down, that only strengthens you, you become more unstoppable. So what now? What's the next step in your journey? As we close this chapter of your journey, I want to leave you with a deep, resonant truth. You're not simply a survivor. You're not merely someone who's endured hardships and challenges. You are someone who has been chosen, and your story is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning. Reflect for a moment on everything you've just heard. Think about the spiritual protection that has been surrounding you all this time, even when you were unaware of it. The attacks, the struggles, the heartaches, they were never meant to destroy you. They were part of your preparation, your refining. They were the tests that proved your strength even when you thought you had nothing left to give. Each time you were pushed to your limit, each time it seemed like you were on the brink of collapse, you were actually being shaped and moulded for something far greater. The enemy in their desperation never understood this. They thought they could break you. They believed they could use the darkest forces to destroy your soul, to erase you from the world. But what they didn't realize is that your light cannot be extinguished. Your essence cannot be crushed. They tried to attack, but instead they only revealed how powerful you truly are. They gave you more strength. They gave you more clarity. They gave you the divine protection that would empower you to rise above every challenge. Now you know the truth. You know who you are. You understand that this journey you've been on has never been about weakness or failure. It's been about preparation, and it's been about the revelation of your true strength. You were never meant to live a life of struggle for the sake of struggle. You were meant to live a life of purpose, of transformation, and of triumph. The universe has always had a plan for you, even when you couldn't see it. And now the time has come for you to step fully into that plan. There is a divine call upon your life, and you are walking the path of the chosen one. But what does that really mean? It means that you are destined for greatness. Not in the way the world often defines greatness, but in a way that aligns with the higher forces at work in the universe. It means that you are meant to impact the lives of those around you, to be a beacon of light in a world that desperately needs it. It means that your presence has a ripple effect, one that you may never fully understand, but one that will continue to shape the world in ways you cannot yet imagine. I know this might sound overwhelming, but I want you to understand something deeply important. Being chosen does not mean that you will never face challenges again. It doesn't mean that your path will always be smooth or free of obstacles. What it does mean is that you have a unique strength within you, a strength that allows you to face every storm with unwavering faith and courage. You have an innate ability to overcome, to rise above, and to move forward with resilience and power. The trials you have faced were never meant to break you. They were meant to build you up, to strengthen you, to prepare you for the incredible destiny that awaits you. Every single challenge you've overcome has added to the foundation of your purpose, and now that purpose is calling to you louder than ever before. The time to step into your mission, your divine calling, is now. And yes, the world may not understand you. The world may continue to challenge you, to question you, to doubt you. But that's because the world is not meant to define you. The world may try to tell you who you should be, what you should do, how you should live. But you, the chosen one, know something deeper. You know that your path is already written. You know that you are guided by forces far greater than any human influence. You are protected by something so powerful that no attack, no weapon formed against you can stand. You're surrounded by spiritual guardians, by divine protection, by the love and light of the universe. And now, as you step into your purpose, know that this protection is not just something you feel in moments of fear or doubt. It is an active, living force that will guide you every step of the way. The enemy has already tried and failed. Their attempts to destroy you have only exposed their own vulnerability. They cannot touch you. They cannot harm you. And as they struggle with the consequences of their actions, you will continue to rise. You will continue to flourish. You will continue to fulfill your divine purpose with grace and courage. What does this mean for you now? It means that it's time to embrace your role as the chosen one. It's time to embrace your power, your purpose, your destiny. The universe is calling you to step forward, to claim your place in the grand tapestry of life, and to shine your light in ways that only you can. As you move forward, remember that every challenge is not a sign of your weakness, but a testament to your strength. Every attack is not a sign of your failure, but a confirmation of the power that protects you. Every moment of doubt is not a reflection of your worth, but an invitation to step into a deeper understanding of your true nature. You're more than just a survivor. You are a warrior. You're a light in the darkness. You're a force of divine power and protection, and nothing in this world can take that from you. The spiritual forces that have guided you this far are with you now, and they will continue to lead you toward your true purpose. As you continue on this journey, trust in the wisdom that has been placed within you. Trust in the divine guidance that is always available to you, even in the moments when you feel lost. And know that you are never alone. You are surrounded by a community of souls, all of whom are walking their own paths of awakening and transformation. Together we rise, together we shine. So as I bid you farewell for now, know that this is not the end of your journey. It is only the beginning. You've been awakened to your true nature, to the divine protection that surrounds you, and to the incredible destiny that awaits you. Embrace this truth. Embrace the light within you, and step forward with the confidence that no force in this world can ever touch you or take you off your path. You are the chosen one, and the world will soon know your name.